Hey, how's everyone doing? I wanted to once again bring you a quick size comparison. If you're following my channel, you know that I'm doing something new, and I'm kind of just doing like quick 60-second videos with for size comparisons. But when it came to this guy, I had to make a video because I'm gonna start by giving you guys what you want right away, right? Because this was the first figure I ever bought as an adult, obviously. Yeah, it's what got me back into collecting. So I was like, I have to actually make a video and give my thoughts and everything, right? Obviously the Figma link, right? But from Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess, to me, one of my favorite games ever. And let's throw another one in here. Right, that's all the links I have. As always, I'm gonna give you guys what you want, which is this one's, right? I have some thoughts and ideas about this line, but they've been debunked as I was kind of collecting some of my figures to show you guys, but here, I'll get to it. So as you guys just saw, here, I'll leave this here. Let's start with what I thought was gonna happen. So this is Storm Collectibles. Obviously, way bigger line. It's not even 6-inch, and to me, Figma was always somewhere the opposite, because Storm Collectibles, they say 6-inch, but you know they're truly not, and they're about to come out with their new line, true 6-inch, and Figma. I thought, like, are they doing their line higher now? But that's because I have not bought Figma in a while. This is the last Figma I bought. And I was like, oh wait, never mind. They do make them bigger. Because as far as I was concerned all the time, Figma to me was a small line. See? Figma. Yugi. And Saitama. So I mean, I don't know, correct me guys if I'm wrong, if like, are all the new Figmas like this size, you know, are they this big? Because, you know, that'd be great, because I know we're about to get a reissue of what's it called, Snake. So I wonder if he's gonna be bigger, kind of like how they redid the size for when they gave us the Trunks once again, and obviously to, you know, show that, right? SH Figure Arts Trunks and Trunks. So yeah, kind of like some thoughts I have as I'm showing you guys different lines. And see, this is what I meant too, obviously, right? Because Figma, this to me was always like a great line, but it was always so tiny, and now they gave us Link, which is a great, hell of a figure, and he's big, right? It's kind of weird because he's still like he's not a child, but you know, he's somewhere out there. I mean, we have a full grown-up Ken who's just barely taller than him, SH Figure Arts Ken, right? Jada Toys Ken as well. But yeah, just let me know if you guys are also having the same thoughts as I am. Because, like I said, and I'll get to it later on, how his scale kind of threw me all over the place. Because I was expecting him to be smaller, like the Twilight Princess. But, hey, but still though, I mean, I was surprised and I was happy. Yeah, Mayfix Cyclops, SH Figure Cyclops. We have NECA's Leo, Rebotech Leo. Storm Collectibles Billy, Blue Power Ranger. and Goku SH Figure Arts. Let's see. A few more guys. Storm Collectibles. Boba Fett. I don't know what line this is. Not a Toys, right? Monkey King. Wukong. Two kids, we can't really pair him up too much because, you know, his size, but still. Both SH Figure Arts, two different animes, but hey. But I also know that, you know, as collectors and toy photographers, we can, you know, mess with angles and stuff to work, but hey. Naruto and Tanjiro, obviously, sorry. SH Figure Arts, Deadpool. Here's, get another one really quick. Got another SH Figure Arts, Hulk. Okay, not bad. It's gonna be a quick video too, guys, so don't worry. Got Revoltech. Moon Knight. See? He's almost as big as him. Crazy. Mesco Doom. I can see him fighting him. Pretty cool, right? And it makes me wonder how big is that Ganondorf that's releasing in May gonna be, right? I'm not sure what line is from. It's those gladiators. They're gonna work well with him, right? So basically, any figures you've had in the past that you're like, man, they're gonna look way, because I mean, obviously Figma, but I was like, they're gonna look way big fighting him. Now they're gonna look even more, not as weird, right? I would think. Let me see my custom-made Icarus from Solo Leveling. All right, let's get to one of the special things. That was it, right? That was all over the place, guys. So like I said, this was gonna be a quick video. Obviously, he wasn't in the latest Smash Bros, but you know, the one was the other game? Not Tears of the Kingdom, but Breath of the Wild, yeah. But hey, we can still use him for the game, but with him being way bigger, you know, it's a little bit harder to use, but hey. Pac-Man SH Figure Arts, sorry. SH Figure Arts 3-0 company, right? Sorry. And Figma. Oh, does that mean the new Samus? Is he big? Is she bigger? The Figma one that came out a few years ago, maybe? Like I said, I don't collect many Figmas. I might have to hold him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. An Android Sonic and Pikachu. Okay, so now this last part is going to blend into the other special thing, right? So this is the regular Mewtwo that you can find at Walmart. And before, he used to make sense, I would feel like, with the other Figma links. But now, because this one is huge, we actually have to use the bigger Mewtwo that we got from the new company. Feel that makes more sense now, right? So remember, he was bigger than Ash in the movie, and you know, Mewtwo is pretty big, right? So it makes me wonder if we ever get a revival line of Pokemon, are we gonna get like trainers? Like, are we gonna get an Ash that's that big? And now all these other Pokemons we've been collecting forever, they're not gonna make sense, right? Just food for thought, right? All right, like I said, leading into that stuff, we have a Figma horse, which now kind of makes no sense because Link's almost as big as him. I kept wondering when I was looking at people posting pictures with Link with the bigger horses. I was like, wow, he actually looks pretty good with those. And I never occurred to me that's because they make Link huge now. But yeah. Have you ever collected these guys for Marvel Legends? They may be good for army building, for him to fight. Or if you obviously have not storm collectors, but God, where are they? Oh God, I'm blanking on the name of the company that does these. Mythic Legions? Yeah, right. I mean those two, because he fights those in the game. Works, right? One last one. I bought a bunch of these at Walmart, and I know a lot of people have other skeletons, but if you have these, that makes sense, right? Maybe. He fights all kinds of skeletons in the game. And last, literally, it's this guy I found, Robo was talking about him at Michael's, so makes sense, right? Not bad. Like I said, this guy threw me all over the place. I was not ready for him to be this big. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, I was like, whoa. But still. Oh, and these two things, these robots I found at Walmart for like $7. So they could kind of be used as maybe this guy more. What do they call it? The champions or companions, whatever that he gets later on in the game. Either one. If you find them at Walmart, they're super cheap. I was going to use them for maybe Mega Man villains, but I feel like this one will work good for a custom of the champion that he gets during the game, spoiler, obviously. Anything else around? Let's see really quick, since this guy just came out too. The Muff Toys, Clark Kent, right? Metropolis Savior. Hell of a figure. Get them too if you can. These two guys are right now both contenders for being up there for figures of the year. Obviously, the year's still young. We're 2 months into the year, but hell yeah, two figures that could potentially be spots 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. We'll see. Okay. So yeah, guys, if you get a chance, if you still can, get him. If you can, get the deluxe version. He has so many items. Obviously that. By the way, the sword is huge. He's like the size of like other characters. Like, watch. Give me a second. I have to put him up here since, like I said, he was the very first figure that got me back in the game. Look, it's almost as big as him. Yeah, if you can't get the deluxe version, like I said, you're doing yourself a disfavor, is that right? By not getting the deluxe, a few more bucks, but hey, you get everything, and everything they've given us in the deluxe versions of all the Link's Figmas, they're pretty good. And maybe I hope if we keep buying these figures, we might get a third-party company to start giving us more Links, the same way that we're getting these third-party companies to give us a whole bunch of Gokus and Trunks and Vegetas that SH Figuarts doesn't give them to us. So maybe this could happen now with Figma. So yeah, like I said, great figure. Love the accessories. Size threw me off, but hey, it's the bigger the better, right? It was a good surprise. But yeah, just keep collecting, guys, and Don't go broke. Later.